Hii ni Tech na Msangi ya jishinde.com.
Controls and permissions are inevitable in any system because users have access levels, and to protect business data, then access to critical data isn't given to users who don't need it because maybe they don't even understand the value of such information. It's not that they're being excluded in any way, it's about maintaining the integrity of the system. So ideally, we usually assign permissions in using pages, tables in the permission set table for a particular user or for a particular role. But the video that we are doing today is just specific on inherent permission sets. And these inherent permission sets are if you'd like to elevate a certain method that will be accessed by users who ideally shouldn't have that particular permission. So this is just a small pertinent extension. As you can see, it's loading. It means it's not even connected to any symbols. But the ability to use inherent permission set, but you elevate it using a method attribute. So whichever method, the method that requires my permission, this is the method that I will add the inherent permissions method attribute. So for this method, I'll say that what permission set object do I want to add? For instance, I say table. And then, so the next attribute will be the object ID. So if it is a table, so here is the catch. The objects that you can assign permissions to are only the ones that are contained in your particular extension. So we are looking at objects that you're creating an extension, and you know there are some functionalities that will require use by maybe customers who have connected to the Power Apps, or just other maybe salespersons, users who are not given access to the whole system. So you can elevate that particular method to have this inherent permission set. So let's give it the permissions table, because this is the only table in this pertinent extension. Then we specify the permission that we want. The text that usually have the different permissions that we can have, either read, is it read, insert, modify? So we can have those attributes here: read, insert, modify, delete, full permissions, or indirect read, indirect insert, indirect modify, indirect delete. Then we can give it at this point. Then the other thing that we need to say is the inherent permissions scope. So we can say now we have an inherent permission scope of either both. Both is the default, but we can have the scope of only giving it to either permissions or entitlements by default. So this is the simple way of elevating a particular method, rather than have the users go back and try to assign one particular object that they feel doesn't need full access to the users all the time. They only need access to that particular object when they are executing one method, or when they are performing a certain function, and it protects the overall way of making it easy to assign permissions to the system. Personally, I haven't found a use case for this, but it's good to know, just in case you might find a use case that might need these particular inherent permission sets. And that's it for this video. If you have a question, maybe you can write in the comment. If you feel that it's valuable, if you have maybe a suggestion of how it can be used, you can share it in the comments. So thank you, and may God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one.